welcome back to yet another episode of Desi FPL. In this episode, we are going to discuss Game Week 10 performance, what are the teams that lived up to expectations, and what teams disappointed us. So let's get straight to it. First of all, I like to discuss my team's performance for this game week. So I got 64 points, and since I taken a hit, it me a 60-point game week, which I'm fairly happy with. But the Monday games just ruined my game week. So until Saturday, I was almost 1 million ranks up. But on Monday, we had two games. The Leicester City game where it was expected to be a Vardy party, but it did not happen for at least for me, luckily. And although in the game against Aston Villa and versus West Ham, Grealish scored, and actually Grealish had a party. He scored 10 points and ruined my game week right at the end. So this is how it goes sometimes, and I take it gladly for this game week. So so my game week rank for this was almost around 400k, and my overall point is 537 right now. So last week my rank was almost around 2.6 million, and right now it's 2.1 million, so it's almost a jump of 500k. I'm pretty happy with it, and this is something that I am looking for slow steps, but hopefully the I'll achieve my end of season target, which is right now is around 500k, but if luck goes my way, I would try to reach that 100k mark. So coming back to the game week performance, Pickford again, I was not expecting a clean sheet. He did not keep a clean sheet, although he did get me a save point, so that is good from my end. And he was almost about to get that clean sheet against Leeds United. It was really going well until the 80th minute where Rafinha scored, and unfortunately, again, I lost the clean sheet. But these things happen, and I was anyway not expecting a clean sheet from Pickford. Now I was playing a gamble with my double Chelsea defense against Tottenham with Kane and Son in their team, but luckily, and uh, the I would say my understanding of the Chelsea Tottenham game was that no manager would like to lose that game, and they would like to probably play a nil-nil draw, and that is what exactly happened. No one was taking that additional risk and leaving themselves open at the back, and that's why I had two clean sheets and I got 13 points from both of them, and I'm really happy with that performance. And Chelsea overall has been a pretty stable defense since the arrival of Mendy and Thiago Silva. So I believe these you can double up on Chelsea defense at least for right now until they show a dip in form. And next match is against Leeds. I'm not sure whether I'll play a double up because Leeds do tend to find a way through even against the best of defenses. So I'll probably play one of them, but not both of them. Then again, Justin, and this was the Monday night game, Leicester versus Fulham. This was a really like, an absurd game. Leicester had really bad tactics. I don't know what Brendan Rodgers was trying to do in that particular game. He played, I think, five at the back against a Fulham side which was struggling for goals. He should have went and attacked that particular side. Instead, they were just passing around the ball with 5 men at the back. And although Justin was playing really high, he was getting even into the 18-yard box. But unfortunately, nothing of note. He was not having that kind of a game where he had many chances. He did manage to get a run through right at the box. And but apart from that, nothing of note. And I don't see him playing a regular feature in my team. Coming to the midfield, so I had Jota and Salah from the Liverpool game. Both of them gave me points. Salah got the assist, Jota got the goal, and I brought in Jota uh, by taking a hit, and it resulted well for me. But the thing is that the hit I took for Podence, right? He also got 9 points. So eventually, although my returns were there, but overall uh, I did not get that kind of a benefit that I was looking for. Then Son, again, I was expecting him not to score against Chelsea, and the same thing happened. He did not score. got me just 3 points, so nothing major in that. Rashford again was really disappointing. He had a couple of chances, he did not score them. Although he did get me an assist right at the end, but that assist was more about Cavani making the run rather than Rashford finding that pass. So I'm really not happy with Rashford. I'll probably ship him out and get Bruno as soon as possible. And right now, Bruno is unplayable. And Bruno is like is the most in-demand footballer in FPL right now. That is, I feel, that is what. And he's, to be honest, he's fixture proof against any team that he will play. Everything goes through him for United. Even the counter attacks, and even if they want to beat teams that play a low block, Fernandes is the one who will have that capability to break down those defenses or create a goal. And everyone knows that he's on penalties, so he has that chance to score those points. And then coming to my captain, I I was pretty sure about who I want to play the captain card in game week 10, because against a team like Burnley at home, Manchester City, the kind of record they have, they justified that. They had a 5-0 win, and if not for that last hit from De Bruyne that hit the post, like he would have had an haul for every one of us. That would have been the icing on my cake. So unfortunately or fortunately, he got me 10 points. Can't complain. And overall, he was the one who saved my game week to an extent. Then again, forward line, nothing of note. Calvert-Lewin forms has been dipping, and to be honest, I am not expecting a lot of goals these days from him. And I'll try to get him out and get in a cheaper attacker maybe. Let's say a Bamford I already have, so maybe Jay Adams or Antonio is back for West Ham. So these are the kind of options that I'm looking at right now. And if I want to go up Cavani right now, I'm not sure how many games he'll start for United, but if he's starting each and every game, then definitely Cavani is an option. One disappointment I had was I should have played Ailing and again in place of Justin, but on paper the fixture for Leicester City was far easy than Ailing, than Leeds United. So rather than that, these are the areas that I lost some points on, but it's fine. Like I got a green arrow this week, and hopefully I'll continue the rise. Coming to next week, so this is how I'm planning my team right now. I've already made the transfer of Son to Grealish, but I unfortunately the thing is there is a slight possibility, or in fact a great possibility, that the game between Aston Villa versus Newcastle United can be postponed, because Newcastle United is suffering a lot of COVID issues. Five players were infected by the COVID, and further six players have been reported that they have been tested positive, but that is not a confirmation. So there is a chance that Newcastle can go to the Premier League board and say, okay, they want to postpone that game. So that change, to be honest, that is a waste for me. And I did get it early, but I have always been someone who do my transfer early. Although this season it has backfired somehow. Although last time I brought in Jota at 6.5 and now his price is 6.8. So if I hadn't made that transfer early, I would not have been in a position to get him that cheap. But I brought Grealish in because of I've always liked his game style, and he's the talisman of Aston Villa. So he'll play each and every game, and he's right there up in the points tally. So anyway, I hope that game happens, and Grealish does play in that game. And the next transfer that I'm right now looking at is Rashford to Bruno Fernandes. Although I was also thinking of Riyad Mahrez with the 21-point haul he got against Burnley, but that, in my opinion, would have been a knee-jerk reaction and not something that I want to go with. So I had a plan of getting Bruno in this particular game week and Grealish in this particular game week for around 3 or 4 weeks. So I'd like to stick to my plan unless there's a big injury. And but I have not done the Bruno transfer as of now, because they're yet to play in the Champions League and there might be a chance that he can be injured. I did the Grealish one early because Grealish does not have um, Champions League or Europa League commitments. So he's pretty sure to play if the game happens. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy with my team. I'm just looking at maybe who to start. Right now, I have Zuma and Chilwell. I'm considering Ealing or Justin again, but I don't know. Justin just like does not give me the vibe of getting a clean sheet right now. Even against Sheffield United, who I have said in the previous episode, they are passive team who do not create a lot of chances. They did create around 7 chances against West Bromwich Albion, but I'm really not sure. So Chelsea, Ayling, I don't want to start because he has a match against Chelsea. Justin, I don't want to start because his form or the Leicester's form is really awful. And Ricardo is also back, so I'm not sure whether he'll get all the minutes. And the thing is, if Ricardo starts, there might be a chance that Ricardo would come back into the playing 11 and Justin might replace him in for the last 30 minutes. So this is something I am considering, but I still have a couple of days. In fact, 3 days I have at the time of shooting this video. So let's see what my how my team shapes up. I'm still waiting for that confirmation on the Newcastle Aston Villa game. So yeah, let me know how would you like to if you were in my place, what kind of lineup would you like? Because I understand that Calvert-Lewin is also not playing, so as in it's not returning that often. So should I bench him and in place play a defender that can get me a clean sheet? Or even Ailing. Ailing is getting in such advanced positions that he can get me a goal. So how do you suggest? What should be the formation? Is it 3-5-2 or 4-5-1? I'm not a fan of 4-5-1 because attacker will always get a chance and he can nick a goal or two. So that is why I like to play attacker who's nailed on and starts for the team. So yeah, let me know guys what do you think of my team and I'll catch up with you on the other side of the Champions League and the Europa League midweek. Thank you.